Puedo hablar.
Okay, here's my controversial hot take.
Don't
think-
Okay.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
He's about to say
Yeah,
something
we're
racist.
all
He's about to say something
listening.
Andrew, be
racist.
careful. You're about to offend like half the planet.
Okay.
Well, are we
I don't
recording?
care. I mean, are we? I don't know. I don't care.
I don't care. I'll say it.
I'll say it anyway. Basically, my hot take is, if there are a couple of languages who have a word that is similar enough to the original, like ensalada and salad,
Okay.
I feel like you should just combine it and agree on one word.
But who gets to decide?
That's the thing. I think
America.
you just kind of
America. America
We are
gets to decide because
superior.
we pour trillions into our.
You see,
Let's
where
push
it
it.
breaks down. This is the Tower of Babel situation.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Like Germany's, that's never gonna happen. But like French,
Well, we don't need the
English.
French.
We're deciding what languages
Okay,
should
fair.
and should not exist, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying similar language bases. Some languages
Yeah,
are
that's
derived
fair.
from other.
like all the Latin roots type thing.
Just
Yeah,
Merge. To merge. Become.
exactly.
Become one. Become one.
I mean, like, one day we may get to a point where we have like AirPods or like Neuralink things that automatically translate, and
Don't we
so
already have
language will
that?
just be like,
Yeah.
no, just being like standard across the board for everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody has it, so it's like it doesn't matter that you're speaking a different language. I'm understanding it, so we're all really speaking the same language. All right. Hi everybody. My name is Andrew Cohen, and I'm going to be the DM for today, and until someone else takes over, please, for the love of God. Anyway, I'm going to be giving a fun fact about one of the characters in this campaign. After the rest of the players give me their fun fact, I assume they've all thought of it, right, guys?
For
I had a moment where I forgot my character's name.
Oh, well,
So everyone else
get
go
thinking,
first.
buddy.
Everyone else go first.
So anyway, Spencer Birmingham. He's gonna be our first guy. He's our music director. He's gonna be telling me the name of his character, which is.
It's JD. It's Johnston Davidson.
Can you tell me a fun fact about Johnston Davidson?
Johnston. Hey, let me tell you something fun about Johnston right now. Let me tell you something fun.
He's
about
stalling.
So Johnston,
You can just tell me something basic, like
yeah,
you
no,
know.
like so Johnston, Davidson.
Yeah, that's his name. We've established this.
He can do the splits.
Oh,
Huh.
Shit. Does he have like proficiency in athletics
Nope.
or acrobatics? No, he can just do that.
Hang on. He has,
Go into his character sheet.
yeah, he has +2 athletics, so
Oh yeah, I mean that.
yeah,
Well, this will be very important later.
he can do the splits.
Yeah.
Now, he can only do the splits when he's not wearing his adventurer's gear because his adventurer's gear is too tight and it will rip his pants.
He's gonna wear his adventurer's kilt.
Yeah, he's got to wear his adventurer's. When he's in his adventurer's kilt, he gets +3 athletics because he has more movement.
Yeah. And hold on, let me write that down.
Yeah. Write that down, write that down.
Adventurer's kilt.
But he doesn't like it. He's very bashful.
All right, thank you for your fun fact. Hayden Thomas,
Oh, God.
our editor, can you tell me a fun fact about Jesse?
That's right, Jesse.
You just did you just remember his name?
No, I knew his name. I just haven't thought about Jesse in like 2 days.
Oh, I think about him every day.
It's close. Jesse. Let's see. Jesse's glasses actually aren't prescription. He just wears them because he thinks they make him look smart.
That makes so much sense.
I
Yeah.
fucking knew it! That little piece of crap!
The blue light glasses.
That makes all the sense. Wait, does blue light only come from like technology? Wouldn't that make like
No, it comes from everything.
it just? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not a light doctor.
It's mostly important to us because of technology, but he can still have blue light glasses.
Okay.
When God said let there be light, it was blue light.
Everyone's like, no, I can't sleep now.
Damn it, God, why did you do this?
All right, Kennedy Reese, our art director, can you please give me a fun fact about Krem?
Wow, so they get to introduce their characters, but you can say mine? I see how
No,
it
he said mine.
is.
He said mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He tested
Well-
me to see if I remembered mine,
Hostility.
which was real because I had him.
I I'm just looking at the dank memes. I'm not even hearing the hostility.
It's really awesome. Thank you, Andrew. I'm still sending them.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so Creme Brulee. That's the character I play. Kennedy Reese. That's my voice. Oh my gosh, look amazing! Haha.
All right, everybody, clip that. We'll have an AI of it soon.
Damn.
Eventually, I'm just gonna be here talking to like a bunch of AI voice bots of y'all.
Andrew's main goal is to run this
Automate-
podcast solo.
Yeah, automate a podcast.
Yeah.
Automate the pod. It's just an AI. Actually, could that happen? You have a bunch of AI voice chats in the same. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay, I'm a woman. I get it.
Yeah, I know. Talking over you. Yes.
It just happens. I get it. Anyways, so I decided just now that we are gonna go through the 5 senses for Creme over the course of the next couple weeks. So we're gonna start with smell and Creme's favorite and least favorite. So her favorite smell is gonna be the smell of creme brulee, like the actual French pastry, or not pastry, French dessert. That's
the French
right,
are
right?
canon. The French are canon in this universe.
Yeah, yeah. Or it could be a different type of dessert, but like that's what her favorite is. And then her least favorite smell is going to be like anything in relation to animals. So like a dog smell, a cat smell. If she can smell animals in any sense, she's immediately like wants to distance herself from that situation if she can.
Interesting.
Not to mean she doesn't like animals, but to mean she doesn't like their smell. So if she were to ever have like a pet, she would be cleaning them every day.
On a completely off-topic subject, how often do JD and Jesse take showers?
Every night.
Every night.
Probably twice a day for
legitimately-
Jesse.
I'd legitimately say that JD. This is another fun fact about JD. JD probably showers like once a week.
See,
Okay.
and that's another thing. Krim has a very strong sense of smell. Like,
Here's the thing about JD though. JD does not have sweat glands. He doesn't have BO.
Oh.
He does not have BO glands. So like when he sweats, it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell like anything. It smells like water.
Yeah, as an elf, that's just like the standard. Like
Yeah.
you get that perk.
what the fuck?
He's like the Japanese.
He's what?
That's the real thing though. That's not Spencer being semi-racist. Some Japanese people don't have the BO gene in their body. It's
Wow.
awesome.
I think
And
that's
so
just
during
Spencer
World
being
War II,
racist.
during World War II,
I didn't know. I
during
didn't know
World
that
War
was a
II, they
thing.
would like have someone smell every troop before they would put them on this tanker that didn't have showers, so they could tell if it was going to be a problem or not. They didn't have showers on their freighters.
I don't know how to react to this information.
It's really interesting. But he's like them, yeah. He showers to stay clean. Doesn't shower for smell.
Okay. I mean, the heightened sense of smell makes sense considering the fact that she has a sensitivity to light as a drow. So, all right. Cool. Cool. Are y'all ready?
Well, what about your fun fact,
I was-
Andrew? Huh?
Oh yeah, you guys had to ask me. I forgot about that.
Yeah. What about your fun fact?
Now, who do you want to know more about?
yeah,
I can go
Mr.
through the list.
DM.
I didn't think I was subject to the rules. Oh no. We have lots of people to choose from. We have Zormash, we got Yidril, we got
I want to know. I want a
Feldry.
fun fact about Marion. I want to know a fun
Yeah,
fact about
we
Marion.
need Miriam.
So that was the last week's as well.
Yes, but we love her.
we like her.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm gonna min-max this brain movement round. What's a fun fact about the professor that's about to test us?
Is that your final answer?
No, we don't need that.
No,
You don't
I
need
vote.
that?
I vote Miriam.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's only because you're a woman. It's okay.
I know. I fucking know.
For anyone looking at my memes in chat right now, the last thing I said is currently Kennedy.
Let me
Okay.
go check.
Fun fact about Marion is she grew up in a church and she used to have a lot of friends and family.
Used
Damn.
to?
Used to.
Damn.
Anyway,
All right, cool.
Um,
Moving on.
Yeah,
we
so
love
that's the fun
trauma.
fact.
We love trauma.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but
No, we love trauma. we do.
You can ask her about that after the
Next
intro. We are the
time.
Spitfire Squad. Next time, next podcast.
next podcast.
We are the Spitfire Squires, and this is class in session. If we want to start the intro.
Just your average kind of scholars in a world of mystery and sacred altars. Together we will make it through. Together we will find the truth. Class is in session and with zero direction, we're gonna pass the test. Draconic aggression and ghostly possession. College really is the best. The odds are stacked against us, and our GPAs should not be discussed. I promise I will educate until I graduate.
Previously, you all had a little bit of time to yourselves after the, let's just say, traumatizing incident that was the Oni attack. You did a bit of sneaking about, trying to gain some information. You stole a key card. You learned more about the world that you're in. You learned more about the people that you're with. And you're starting to unravel this mystery. But lucky for you, it's exam time. Woohoo! I'm sure y'all can't relate to that.
Art reflects reality.
Literally 2 hours before this podcast, all I've been doing is studying for human physiology.
Yep.
Environmental science for me, but yeah.
So, Yidril, the cleric teacher, who is with JD most of the times, is leading you down a dark onyx cave, deeper and deeper into the cave that this mountain is above, and that the school resides next to. And as you proceed to go deeper and deeper into the mountain, he starts to explain to you how these exams work. So, I don't know how much you've been told. How much do you know?
About everything?
We know
About
just-
everything.
Yeah, just about nothing.
Just about nothing
Opposite end of
and
the
everything.
opposite end of the spectrum. Yeah, I know most things.
Okay. For those who do not know, the exams are taking place inside of these portals that reside within the mountain.
I am
This
realizing
school,
that I don't know everything.
I know that. I am your teacher, and I know what you know because I taught you. And I did not teach you this yet. But yes, within this mountain, there lies many cavernous tunnels, and at the ends of these tunnels, we will run into, well, you'll see eventually, these portals that are quite glittering, if I had to give it one adjective. And the deeper we go into the mountain, the larger and stranger these portals get. We're only going into a small blue portal this time. It should lead us somewhere else on the continent, somewhere nearby. But once we go a bit deeper, further along, we may be traveling to different planes, like the fire plane, or the astral sea, or the Underdark, for example. Lots of different worlds to explore. And even beyond that is different dimensions and universes that are at our fingertips. Now you might...
Oh, sorry.
Somewhere out there, it could be in a world where magic doesn't even exist. A strange thought, isn't it? But we don't need to worry about that for now. And you might be wondering, Professor, why do we need to go through these portals? Why do we risk our lives to do these things? And I'll tell you. It's to find tomes. Do you know what tomes are?
Tomes. Like a
Nope.
book.
No.
Yes, exactly like a book. The magic that we know, we didn't just stumble upon it through trial and error, we have found tomes scattered throughout the multiverse in our world that tell us exactly how this magic works. And every time we go and find one of these tomes, we can bring it back and study it and learn even more magic to make the world a better place. So it's very important, and we're basically training you and teaching you and discovering new things along the way. And these tomes are of great importance to us. So we cannot return until we have the tome. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, you should take one of these. And he takes out a token, and the token
I'll take that.
has. Oh, yep, you have it now. It has the symbol of Wadalina's College for the Weird, and it has the W with the underside W, and within each of the spaces, you can see one of the schools of magic on it. Now, this is a anti-magic pendant. It was forged by Thorin. He's in the warehouse, so to speak. So he's more technical than I am in this area. But what you need to do is once you find this tome, place it upon it, and it will bind it, keep it stable so that we can take it back and hopefully not die.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
So the token buys our way back.
Exactly. Interesting note. While you brought that up, once we go through the portal, these blue ones are special because we can simply hop back through them if we feel like we need to get more reinforcements. As we go further along, once we go through these portals of different colors, like yellow and red, and green. Once we go through those, we will not be able to come back until we have completed our mission. So we're starting a bit easier today, if I must say so myself. Those later tunnels, once you go through, only creatures that entered, or the same amount of creatures that entered with the tome, are allowed to return. So don't get lost or die or bring somebody back or anything like that, because that's when things get a bit strange.
So what happens if we do bring somebody back?
Well, if you attempt to bring somebody back, like for instance, if 3 people were to enter and 4 tried to come back, that last individual would be left behind. Though who gets left behind isn't entirely up to us. It's kind of random, sporadic. We're still researching that aspect. Once we get a dimensional shard, we can maybe find out more about it.
Okay.
So is there a way to bring someone back from these?
Well, these blue portals are going to be going down. These are somewhere in the world. So hypothetically, if you would be lost, you could walk back. If you want a different plane, however, that's a much harder mess. And don't even get me started on dimensions and other universes out there. That would be nearly impossible to retrieve you, which is why I'm here. I'm your chaperone. So that nothing bad happens, unlike the previous times. But don't need to worry about that because I am an expert. You chose the right professor, if I must say so myself. Any questions about the grading criteria?
Yeah, what are the grading criteria?
Excellent question.
Solid.
So, I am simply, like I said, a supervisor. I'm going to be watching over your progress in this adventure, making sure that you're doing things well, seeing what doesn't go so well.
JD raises his hand.
Yes, JD.
If I like bring someone back from the dead, is that good?
I mean, typically yes.
If I kill someone, is that good?
It's all circumstantial.
Really relative. Okay.
I mean, really relative. Like if you kill an innocent person, I'm gonna take some points off for that.
Okay. We're doing utilitarianism right now. We're like doing most good ethically.
Right. I mean that's yes.
It's not like a kill streak sort of thing.
You're starting to worry me, JD.
No, I'm just asking.
It also depends on your ethical moral code.
We're doing utilitarianism.
Marion just gonna raises her hand. So we can kill as many people as we want, and he's like, no, 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 don't kill everybody. We have a term for them, the murder hobos. Not good, not good.
What
But
is our goal going through here?
to find a tome and then come back with it.
Okay.
So
So find
if
a
we
tome,
haven't,
Guys, do you know
potentially
this, like,
kill people.
how many people know
potentially
the word
raise people.
library in other languages? Because that's where we should go.
well, here's the strange thing: these tomes, they are sporadic. They don't show up some places you'd expect. You think a book, I think a library, but that doesn't always seem to be the case. It could be something strange. Like one time, I was in this ice cave, and we had to fight yetis and these weird like elf things that were smaller, like halflings, but not the same.
Hmm.
But it can be anywhere. So yes, but
JD
I,
checks
I,
that.
yes, even there. No. I'm going to try to not intervene as much as I can and just simply observe. If things get a bit out of hand, I could step in, maybe help you a little bit. But if I do so, your grade goes down. So if you ask for my advice or hints or anything of that nature, that can affect your score.
Alrighty. I think we're ready.
What are the consequences of a low or high grade?
Well, assuming you come back with a tome, you can't return otherwise. You come back with a tome. If you get a low grade, you receive less credits, and with credits, you can buy magical objects, favors, scrolls. So the less points, the less you're able to purchase. You can even exchange them with your fellow students. I've heard that's one way to do it. Think of it as a good way to have currency. Oh, speaking of which, before I forget, here's 50 gold, and he plops down 50 gold
Hell
into
yeah.
whoever's open hand.
I open my hands.
This is your allowance. Use it wisely. So,
I'm adding that to my stuff.
oh look,
Is
we're here.
that for everyone or just
we're
for
here.
him?
Oh yeah, yes, for everybody. You each get 50 gold.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So yes, any magical artifacts other than the tome that you bring back, we will have to inspect and determine whether or not it's too dangerous for you to keep or whether it's safe for you to have. Just keep that in mind.
Got it.
Understood.
Yeah. He leads you to the end of this cavern. You've been meandering down, and he's been holding a torch this entire time. And you get down, and you see that there's a bright blue light glimmering about 100 feet away from when you actually get to this. And once you get to it, it looks as if someone has thrown a giant like boulder into an ice pond, and the rippling effects is causing it to break into pieces of like glass and like shard-like objects before they reform and then reshape into other shards as it's constantly moving and adjusting. So who wants to go first?
JD somersaults into the portal. Without a word.
Make
Without
an athletics check, please.
Hell yeah.
Or
Not wearing
acrobatics.
Ah no! Okay, wait, acrobatics.
Because this is acrobatics, sorry.
That's much better. I got a 14.
All right. You somersault and you go halfway through, and then he disappears. All right. I'm gonna follow after him. One more thing. He probably won't know this, but time can be a bit weird once we get further along. This one should be fine, but just to let you know. And the yellow dragonborn with these glasses kind of adjusts them before elegantly walking through as if he's done it a million times.
Understood.
I want the record to show I rolled a nat 1 on my athletics, and then you said acrobatics, and I was like, yay!
You almost go to like do the somersault, and you're like, wait, no, and then you go and do it the right way.
Oh man.
All right, so you all sit through.
By all means, ladies first.
I walk in with a sigh.
All right. So you go
Does the-
through.
Does the portal affect sound in any way? Does she like? Help?
Yeah, it abruptly gets cut off, like
Yes.
you're going through a tunnel. Jesse,
Yes.
before you walk in, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. Not my best stat, but okay. Wait, I completely fudged that. I've been rolling 2 dice for fun, and I accidentally rolled both. I'm gonna roll one. That's 11.
11. Okay, as you walk towards the dimensional shards, you kind of peer into it. And in one of the refracting fractals, you see your inner self before you are violently sucked in as your foot crosses over the threshold. And it seems as though you're going through a kaleidoscope that's spinning at 100 miles an hour. And then you're shunted into a new space. And you look about you, and it is quite pleasant. You're in a nice plain area. The grass is sweeping across the open, wonderful fields. Behind you is a small, quaint village, sort of a German architectural structure. You know, kind of the beams embedded into the kind of plaster look. And in front of you, the most bizarre thing is about, if you had to guess, a mile long pink purple bubble that just cranes into the sky above you. You have to turn your head up to look to see how high it goes. So yeah, that's what you see.
Do all of us see that, or is it just Davey?
Everybody sees this.
Oh shoot! I thought
Okay.
this was just me.
I look at my hands.
They are your hands.
Just
Jesse's normal hands.
Yeah, just shake my head. Just kind of, yeah, shake it off. And
Okay.
where are we all going?
I can roll. I'd like to roll perception unless the teacher has something to say.
No, he's watching. He's just kind of has a clipboard and he's watching you.
Oh, we're already started.
Yes, we started when
That's-
we walked through the portal.
That's the second nat.
That
one
was
of the-
so cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay.
You got a nat 1?
I had a nat 1. I don't know where I am. I'm really confused.
JD, hey,
Guys, level with me.
Uh,
We were just in a cave. I walked through that weird door, and we're not in the cave anymore.
yes, JD.
yes,
I think there's some magic going on here, and I don't like
That's-
it.
exactly what it was.
Guys, this is just like that time when I was talking to that bear and it disappeared. Like I think there's some teleportation magic that's just running amok in the realm.
Can I roll investigation?
If you're rolling investigation, tell me specifically what you're looking for.
Well, we're in this giant bubble. It's open land, right?
No, you're not inside the bubble. The bubble is about, I want to say, 500 feet in front of you. And you are on the edge of this village that's behind you.
I'm going to investigate the bubble to see if it's safe to walk through.
All right. You go up to the bubble and make your investigation check for me.
The 16.
16. Okay. So the bubble is transparent. As you look through it, you can see that the green grass inside is covered in a thick layer of like what you believe to be like ash of some sort. You can't tell if it's pinkish purple because of the dome's like layer itself, or if it's some other color and it's just kind of being obfuscated. Behind it, you can see there is a sign posted up, and it says, "Welcome to Gererocity," and it's generosity spelled as though city is replaced instead of the SIT, and there's a hyphen between where it says genera and then city. And in front of that, you can see a hand kind of ever so slightly peeking out of this snow-like substance.
Hello? Is someone there? On the other side of that bubble?
I'm assuming there's no response.
There's no response.
No response. Cool.
JD, I'm gonna like just grab him on the shoulders.
Yo,
This was magic. You were right.
I knew it.
Remember, we're on the exam.
Oh wait, shit. Yeah. All right, my fault.
Let's go find it. I just like clap him on the
Yichiro
shoulders.
writes it down. He's like,
I open my notebook. I have a notebook that's actually full of leaves as paper, and I quickly use prestidigitation and inscribe "Magic happened." Exam.
Marion comes over to you. Oh, you have a diary too? That's awesome.
This is my keep track of what's going on book.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My diary. I do have a diary, but it's in my room.
Yeah, mine is too.
This is my keep.
You
track
want to
of
have a diary writing session together?
Guys, this is not the time.
Yeah,
think
you're
it
right.
might
You're right.
be, though, like low key, the Miriam.
I mean, we should do it now if we're gonna do
Yeah.
it. We gotta have the while it's fresh.
You're right. I'm gonna write it in the things that are happening right now book, and I write it. And I'm like, we're gonna get back to that. All right, let's go.
Where are we going?
To the bubble.
Yes, we're going to the bubble, I believe.
Okay. How far away is the bubble?
It's about 500 feet from you.
Okay, I sprint. I start sprinting.
Krem has walked up to it, and she's kind of, detective magnifying glass looking through it.
I'd like to intimidate the bubble.
Krem, is
Make an
this
intimidation check.
Krem, do you know if this is safe or not?
I got a 13.
Nothing happens.
Dang it. Okay.
From
It doesn't respect my posturing.
from what I can tell, it is safe to pass through. But there's a hand. Like I don't know about this snow textured stuff on the ground.
Hmm.
Can I
And
make
there's a
Oh, sorry.
weird hand.
Can
Can I
I
make a nature
mage
check?
hand?
Yes, you can cast Mage Hand, and then you make a nature check.
Okay.
Um,
I'm
Wait.
gonna
what do
make
you? We'll do nature check first.
Oh, okay. I got a 16.
16. This is abnormal.
It's not normal.
Yeah, this is for this time of year. It doesn't seem like this should be snow, and it's not leaving. Grass isn't like dead either.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's still alive and peeking through.
Under it, yeah.
It's just kind of buried in about a foot of it.
Do I touch it?
To do so, you'd have to reach through the bubble.
Okay.
Your mage hand. What would you like to do?
I want to send it over to this little like hand formation and just try to almost come at it like a
Okay.
handshake.
Yeah. So your mage hand goes over to it. And does it shake its hand?
Yeah.
It shakes its hand, and the hand snaps off. And it is just being held in your mage hand.
I'm
Pull it
gonna
out.
bring it back over. Yeah.
Okay,
like
you bring it out of the bubble, and it comes through the bubble without issue. And it looks pretty dead. Like you'd have to make a medicine check to figure out like how long and maybe what the cause of death would be. But like this is not from someone who's alive.
Hmm.
Can I see that?
Yeah, of course.
I make a medicine check, and I got an 18.
18. This person, just from the hand, you can tell that it wasn't like a battle of any kind. Like there's no scars on the hand. It doesn't look as though it was gripping onto a weapon. The fingernails are someone who isn't like who's taking care of them, not someone who's doing like a lot of fighting. And they probably passed away like about 3 weeks ago. Maybe more, maybe less.
3 weeks ago. Okay.
Hmm.
So can I tell can I tell how fast they died?
Not with an 18. Or not with 18. In a hand. Like and I'd be like you had to go in and look at the body kind of situation.
Yeah. Okay. Can we see a body in there?
It's not it's the hand was the only part sticking out of this substance.
Okay.
Is there some of the
And there's a
substance that
no-
like
as
came
a-
with the hand?
That's what I was going to get to. The substance didn't come through.
Okay. Did it like build up at the bubble's edge and like
It
slough off?
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll reach through and I'll just grab a little scoopy of it.
Okay, you reach through, and you expect it to be like snow, and you put your hand into it, and it's warm, and it feels like snow, and it feels kind of like Ash had like a weird baby, and it's kind of like fuzzy, like really fuzzy. And as you pull your hand back, it doesn't come with it, and it just sloughs off back into the bubble.
But there was no
Check.
pain.
Yeah.
There wasn't any pain with it, no.
I look at Jesse's hand. I look at the snow, and I somersault into the bubble.
All right, you somersault into the bubble.
Another acrobatics check, and we got a 14. Nope, 13.
You kind of get startled because you're like, oh no, I'm landing into something I can't see the bottom of. But you manage to kind of find footing.
Okay.
And it is weird. It's like you're wading in water, like a warm bath, but it has more of a fuzz texture, sort of like insulation.
I would like to roll investigation to see if there's anything nearby in the snow, especially related to the hand.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
19.
19. You go over to the body, and a look of anguish as you like remove this fuzz-like substance off of him is etched onto his face. It looks like he's fallen forward and his hand is outreached as if he's crying for help, just in front of this sign.
What's the sign?
The sign that says "Welcome to Generosity."
Got it.
And it has been kind of like etched over and like rubbed out. And with you roll an 18 or
19.
19. With a 19, you can see that it previously said "Welcome to Fairview,"
Okay.
and that this is like a recent change.
I try to exit the bubble really quick.
Okay. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a 7.
Okay. You take. Let me find it here.
I scuffed on a 21.
You take 4d10 of psychic damage.
Jeez.
And take 24
Andrew?
psychic damage.
Hey, Andrew, that could have killed me.
That's right. So yeah, take
Okay.
24 psychic damage.
He said, "That's right, baby."
And you go through the bubble, and your hand kind of reaches out in the same anguish that guy did, and it immediately clicks. That's what happened to that guy.
You said there was a town behind us, right?
Yeah.
Was there any like
Friend?
lightning or anything that happened just now, or did I just like really internally anguish at the thought of leaving the bubble?
You anguish like internally. There wasn't anything that you guys saw happen to him. It was just when he left the bubble.
So yeah, I definitely stumble back and I say, "Whoa, okay. Hey."
All right.
I'm like trembling and shaking. "Hey, Jesse, Krem,
Yes.
it doesn't hurt to come in here, but it sure as hell hurts to leave. So just know
Krem is
that."
going to take that astute observation, click her heels, turn directly around, and walk towards the other city.
Yes. Let's go to this safe town, hopefully.
Okay.
Wait,
now.
wait, am I just being abandoned?
No, wait. Did he
You're
come out of the
here.
bubble?
You're out of the bubble.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
out of the bubble. Okay.
You're out of the
I thought I was still
bubble.
trapped in the bubble. I thought you
No.
guys were just leaving me, and I was like, wait.
You exited the bubble, but at a cost.
Okay, got it.
Krem says, "I need more information."
Yes. Let's go talk to some people, see if we can gather information.
Marion kind of looks over at you and she's like, "You're bleeding from your ears.
Yeah,
That's not good.
tell you what.
You want me to
I'm-
kind of like help you a little bit?"
Yeah, if you don't mind, that'd be awesome.
She's gonna use half of her lay on hands for you, and you're gonna get back 10 points of healing.
Cool. Thank you, Mariam.
Yeah, anytime. Thank you for being our guinea pig.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I had a guinea pig once. Anyway,
I don't like the way you said. I don't know what it implies.
I had one, and then I did. So
Okay. All
yeah.
I'm gonna also cure wounds myself
Okay.
because you literally got me down to 11 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
fuck
lord.
with the bubble, find out.
Yeah, I guess.
You walk back towards the town, and you can see it says Hope, like welcome to Hope.
Okay.
And there's a woman kind of sweeping on her, like for the front of her house, and she's like, "So, you found out about the bubble? That's
Yup.
fun, isn't it?" Yeah.
Yes.
It is indeed not fun. You have a twisted sense of
Do you-
humor.
Do you know what happened to the last guy that went up there? Like why he was there?
Yeah. Yeah, he lived there, and then he tried to leave, and then he died.
Why? How long has the bubble been there?
Yeah, so funny story. It's been here a month,
Okay, that's
and
a lot of time.
yeah, it's been here a month, and Fairview was a nice town, and then their queen kind of like instituted a new policy, and then the bubble went up, and then nobody left, and everyone who went in didn't come back out. So good on you for coming back out. Like that's impressive.
It
Like, that's
really,
that's a feat.
it really, really, really hurt.
Yeah.
But hey, what was that policy you were just talking about? What was the policy?
They called it the policy of generosity. And basically, it was just be nice to everybody all the time.
That seems like
Um,
a fairly nice policy.
yeah, it was
Seems
really
logical.
good. The murder rate dropped to 0. No one hurt each other anymore. There was no more stealing.
Wait, so
Uh,
they said, hey y'all, remember how murder's illegal? We're actually making it mandatory to be nice, and then murder started being really illegal.
Yeah, so here's the thing though. They had some sort of spell put up to where if you consciously did something bad, you would kind of get a bit of a tingle. Like it wouldn't hurt you really, but it kind of gave you a tingle. Like, hey, don't do that. Like the little thing in the back of your head that tells you things that are bad. And then I think it kind of just got worse.
Over time, like the tingles exponentially increased.
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't. I'm just lucky I wasn't in there when the bubble went up.
Seriously, man. Hey, what was your name?
Oh, my name's Mary.
Mary. Hey, Mary, we got a Marianne right there.
Oh, nice to meet you. And Marion's like, you. We just kind of like wave each other, and then Mary's just like, yeah, but like, don't go in the bubble. That's a really bad idea.
What do
Okay.
you know about
I'm like one of the only.
the leader who instituted this?
Oh, it's Queen Noelle. She's really nice. I, for what I do know, she was like talking with everybody and things were going great, and then she just kind of like locked herself up at the top, of the tower kind of hill thing there, and you turn around and you can see it kind of. You look at it now that you kind of see. You've been looking at it for a while. It looks like a layer cake. Like there's 3 different layers on it with 3 different walls that go up that kind of get shorter as it goes up to the top. And she points, she's like, yeah, up there it gets locked off and like no one really was able to go up there anymore. And the water stopped flowing and everyone left town because of that. And I'm here just, because I don't have anywhere to go, so.
Is there anyone else around? Like, is this just you?
I mean, there's a couple people. There's Dave. There's Joe. There's Gary. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
There's only 4 of
So-
you in this town.
How do y'all
Yeah,
make
I
it?
mean, we don't make it. I mean, do you want to spend money here? You come on in. Anything you want. I'm just looking for enough money to buy like a thing out of here or something.
How much would it cost you to leave?
I don't know, like a fortune, like 2 gold or something. Like I can't get that.
I give her 2 gold.
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, get out of here. This
Hey,
sounds
okay, you don't
kinda-
wanna, like-
Hey, really quick,
you
as
want-
like a thank you, would you mind helping us figure out how to take down that bubble and help the people in there?
Oh, I'm not going in the bubble. No.
No. I don't want you to go in
No.
there. I don't want you to go in there.
Oh.
I just want you to keep telling us things. You seem very
Oh, yeah,
informed.
yeah. I mean, yeah. You know what?
Can you stick around
You
for
wanna
just one day?
you wanna come inside? I can give you some soup or bread or
That'd be awesome.
Potatoes.
That'd be
Yeah, I
amazing.
mean, like,
Can I get
I'm
healing
leaving
potions
town
from
anyway,
this?
so. Yeah, I
Where-
mean,
Where are the others who need to? Do they also need to leave?
oh yeah, like Dave and Gary and Joe.
Yes.
I mean, like, I
Grab
mean,
and-
I can just like next time someone comes to town with like a card, I can just be like, hey, I want to book passage and
Where do
get on
they
it.
stay?
They kind of live in their own houses. They're kind of introverts. They don't really have much going on. So
Can
if
I
you
roll
want to just give me the money, I can give it to them.
Can I s- well, thank you, Mary. We'll
I-
make sure they get it though.
I would definitely like to deliver it to them, if that's
Yeah.
possible.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Can I roll perception to see if I like notice anything about this town?
Oh yeah, make a perception check.
I'd like to like, I don't know, see what's going on. I got an 18. Yay.
Oh, okay. So here's what you notice. There is a river, or at least there was a river that ran through this town. And there was a bridge that kind of went over the middle part. And there's a bell at the center where you could ring and people would come and have a good time, celebrate, and hang out by the market. And all that's kind of gone now. Like, the windows are all shut, the doors are all locked. You know, cobwebs are starting to build up. It's just a sad, sad silhouette of a place that once was happy.
Is there a way I can just like walk around the town and find the other people?
Yeah,
I-
with
I like to
ease.
join
I
it.
mean, that's really not an issue. You're kind of able to tell based on just like who has the windows open, and like who's out kind of doing chores. And if you're kind of just going around and giving them gold, easy enough. If you want to ask them questions, you can do that too.
So we're just gonna go on the assumption that we found everybody.
Yeah, like it's not a difficult thing. This is a small town. It's not like this is kind of like if you don't want to live in that big city, you can stay here.
Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna ask each of them what they know about the bubble, and if they know of any way to get into the city that is non-traditional, say underground tunnels or anything like that.
Okay. I just make a persuasion check with advantage. To see if you can kind of like
You are giving them gold, yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna drop 4. You said there were 3 other people or 4 other people?
yeah, 3 other people, 4 total.
All right, I'm gonna drop 4 gold from my pouch. Hayden, you wanna drop 4 gold from yours?
Yeah, I'll
Two
drop
gold.
two for
Yeah.
the first and then 2 for.
Yeah. All right, persuasion. What's your persuasion, Hayden?
Oh, I'm good at talking to people.
All right, I'm gonna let you talk to these people.
Sounds good.
I am also very persuasive.
I think I'm pretty good at talking to people.
Yes. How about we
I am-
each find someone?
I am the worst at talking to people, so y'all got
JD,
this.
JD, you seem to have a bit of rapport with Mary here. If you want to continue talking to her, and then the 3 of us will all find one of the other people.
All right, so we're all gonna roll persuasion if we're all gonna talk to different people.
I want to
and you
talk to Joe.
Ah,
Okay. So Marion rolled a 5.
so did JD.
I am talking to Joe.
Okay, what did
And-
you roll for Joe?
A 24.
Okay, yeah.
And this is
Uh,
persuasion with advantage.
Oh,
It's
that
with
wasn't even with advantage.
Because you're giving them money.
23.
23. Okay.
24 was
So what-
my best.
So you talk to Joe. What you find out quickly about Joe is that he's a smuggler.
Ah.
He made a living on getting in and out of the town, and now that's not possible. So he just kind of been figuring out, like, hey, what do I? Maybe this bubble will go away eventually. But yeah, what I would do is I kind of like, you see the river's kind of all dried up now. I mean, it'd be really easy for you, but like, usually I'd have to swim under the gate they have, and then there's like a little ladder that you can climb on the inside. But yeah, the town. Ever since the well at the top dried up, you could get in easy if there were, the bubble wasn't there.
So the bubble goes underground too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just here's one other thing. It's been getting bigger. You see, I don't know if you went over and looked at it, but there's the town sign. It used to be there, but it's just gotten closer and closer to our town, and so we all have been kind of trying to leave.
Ah.
So that's kind of, I mean, sure, the river dried up and people started not coming out, but it got bigger, and that's when people were like, yeah, that's the last straw.
I see.
Yeah. Anything else you want to know? Nice lady, drow person?
Oh, you think I'm nice?
I mean, you gave me money.
Fair enough.
Technically, I gave him money, but yeah.
He doesn't know that.
Um, how tall are you?
Me?
Yes, you.
You know, taller than the average bear. Yeah, this is a joke we got around here. I'm like 5'11" ish. You know, he's got like a bigger gut to him. Kind of got he's kind of receding hairline, but it's not all gone yet. It's kind of like uh, poking out like a fire that's kind of gone extinguished.
How much did you um swindle from the inside of the town? Like, would you say the town was a relatively wealthier town or a run of the
Uh,
mill?
I
What
mean,
way would you?
I mean, it's pretty average, I guess. I mean, if you're going to one of the really big cities, you can get a lot more there if you're looking to get in on the trade, if you know what I mean. But like, it's a good gig.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
All right, anything else y'all want to talk to him about, or?
Aiden rolled something.
Yeah, I got a 23 for mine.
All right, and who were you talking to? Was it Gary?
Yes.
All right. So Gary is someone who works at an apothecary, and he kind of is talking to you. He's like, yeah, so yeah, the river dried up, and the thing about this river that made it really special was it had kind of healing properties to it. It was kind of like a spring, but it didn't have that smell to it, which is like why they built this town on this hill. And the government and like the kingdom was kind of safeguarding it to make sure nothing happened to it. And have you been to the city?
I have not. I've not gotten the luxury to travel as much as I wish.
Well, I mean, you should always do that, especially when you're so young. Uh, the good old days, and he kind of wanders off, and he's like, "No, no, but really, the thing is, the city. It, I don't want to say the designer or the architect was a bit weird, but like, they didn't really optimize the space all that well, because like, you see that the walls that kind of like layer up
Yes.
between the wall and the hill. It's just a moat. It's like a big moat, and it used to be filled with water, and now it's not anymore. So there's this big gap between the wall where people live on top of and like the next wall slash hill, if you know what I'm saying.
Understood. So it's
So
very
like,
hard to transport between the rings.
yeah, it's really hard, and like you have to have permission, and like there's upper like guards that kind of watch over the top part, and it's hard to get all the stuff you need. Luckily I was really good at my job making potions and stuff, so I was able to go up there and kind of hand out to the upper class, if you know what I mean. But
That's
if you ask me, they didn't have much upper class. Please laugh.
I understand.
Yeah.
You,
Um,
do you happen to have anything that might help us maybe not get through unharmed, but negate the effects of the harm if you have gone between here?
you know, now that you ask, I do have one thing that could help you. Um, I call it like a potion of climbing. I only got the one though, and you can basically for like an hour climb up on any surface as if you were just kind of walking on it.
That's amazing.
So I mean, I could sell it to you. I got to make a living. Like I
Yes,
appreciate the
absolutely.
money.
No,
but,
absolutely.
like,
How much would that cost me?
here's something. We're gonna kind of break character for a second. Here's something that I want to start doing. If you go into D&D Beyond, you go to equipment. I don't want y'all to kind of use that as a standard shop. So like anytime y'all go to a shop and you just want like a standard item or like a potion or something, I want you to kind of like look it up there. So that it's not me just kind of reading off the guide, if that makes any sense.
Mhm.
It's like y'all can look and kind of browse the shop
Yeah.
as if you were, you know, actually in there. I will tell you if they have it or not, based on just like the environment. But yeah, that's just kind of an out of game thing. If y'all are okay with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, potion of climbing. I'll give it to you cheaper, because you're helping me out here. How about 3 gold?
3 gold. Okay,
Bargain.
yes, I can.
Bargain.
I can
Bargain.
happily do that.
Bargain.
Yeah, I mean it's the only one I got, but
Yes, I give him 5.
No.
oh,
please.
thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. Get your way out of here. Do you have any clue when the next transportation out might be?
I don't know. I don't even like. I imagine someone's gonna start coming to like check on the town because like this is a trading export for their water, and like I think some kingdoms are gonna come by to check it out because they haven't been getting their shipments.
Yeah.
It's like when they show up, maybe. But
What
like,
kingdom might that be? That would come in.
Let me make a name up real quick because you put me on the spot here. There's
the DM is DMing.
yes, there's Caldon. Caldon's
Caldon.
pretty close to here.
Okay.
They have really good trading partnership.
Amazing. I am a student at Guadalina. I will send a letter if that might help.
I've never heard of that place.
It's a school somewhere else in the world. I'll see if I can send a contact. Attempt to help you all out.
All right, cool.
Yes, thank you so much for the help that you've given us.
Oh yeah. Good luck.
Of
Probably won't
course.
see you again.
Hopefully not. And I'll make my way out.
All right.
So
Udrill's still writing this all down. Kind of just nodding every once in a while.
Me?
Can I actually walk up to the professor real quick?
No.
Sure, yeah.
Are we able to send contact to the kingdom? This isn't about the exam. This is outside of that.
I'm not going to consider this a question and more of a clarifying question. I don't really know where we are. We could be. I've never heard of this kingdom, so we could be on the other side of the planet for all I know. It might take a while. We'd have to do more research. It really isn't like the goal per se. If we wanted to like send a raven and like maybe know where to go, but like I don't have that on me.
Understood. Just want to see
Anyway.
if we can help this town out a little bit while we're here.
Got it. Wink, and he kind of writes that down.
I'll come back to the group.
So Mary,
Oh yeah. What's up?
what is your favorite color
I knew you were gonna ask that. It's yellow.
and why?
Sunflowers. It reminds me of sunflowers.
What is that? The city's flower?
No, I just like the flower.
Oh, you just like the flower. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, my friends.
I'd ask you
Oh.
something else, but I rolled a 5 on persuasion, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really open
yeah.
to you for some reason.
Yeah.
We're not connecting.
Yeah.
Like you came in and you made fun of my drapes, and I'm just kind of like, I made those, so kind of personal.
Just shouldn't have stupid looking drapes then. Like that's
Yeah,
not-
I guess. Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah.
Anyway,
JD,
what are you, 4?
what? Hey, let's not
Sorry.
get into that right now, JD. I'm gonna pull him aside. Krem, are you here?
Irma's gonna sigh, grab Marion's hand, and be like, "Come on, we're going in the bubble."
okay.
Oh,
Let's go to the bubble.
hey,
then.
wait. Hey, Krem, are we all going in the bubble? Are you just making this?
Krem's
Okay.
not listening.
Let's
I'm
all go to the
taking
bubble,
Marion with me.
I follow quickly, I guess.
Come, JD. Yes,
We're
I'm
going
pushing
on
you
an
forward.
adventure.
Hey, Mary, I'm sorry for everything. I throw 2 gold back at her. I'm like, tell my family I love them.
I'm not buying new drapes with this.
Yeah, I know. Just tell my family I love them for like 2 gold, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Where do they live?
You'll figure it out. You got this. My name's Johnston Davidson. Remember Johnston Davidson?
Okay, Marion. So this bubble is a little scary, but it's something you can't handle, so you're coming in with me.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And she just walks through.
Perfect. I walk through as well.
Man, this is a weird feeling. Like it's hold on, and she kind of like goes down and picks up a big scoop of it and just kind of like puts on her salt. Yeah, I mean like it's nice. You know, it's warm even for me.
Kerm is going to jump up and down in the bubble, like as if she's playing in whatever substance this is.
Nice.
Okay.
But Krem would never play.
Kerm would never play, but the substance is warm. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's a point of
I should-
order.
I think gonna
Um,
roll investigation.
Yeah, roll investigation.
That's a 9, unfortunately, but
You're more like paying attention to the fact that like it is like wearing sunglasses, like with a weird tint, and it is helping with the sun a bit.
Yes.
Through this kind of, it's like an internal dusk, if that makes any sense.
Kerm likes it in here.
But yeah, are y'all
JD
stepping through as well?
JD grabs Jesse like shoulder to shoulder and makes him look it in the eyes. He's like, Jesse, it hurt real bad. It hurt real bad. Are we sure about this?
I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle, my brave friend.
All right.
And I push him
You're
in.
Yeah, I was like, you're gonna have to throw me. I'm making contested strength check.
Yeah, make strength checks.
You got a 9. You got an 11.
Is this athletics or strength? It's the same.
Strength.
It's the same
Strength.
number for me. I got 5.
Okay, so you push me, and I'm gonna say that just like JD knows he should go in, so you push me, and as you push me, I grab you and I throw you in as well.
Yujiro walks into the bubble with like a hand on his scaly forehead, and he's just like, to be young.
I make a ash ball and I throw it at Jesse.
All right, make a
Can I
a
can I try to catch it with a mage hand?
absolutely, yeah, make a dexterity check, both of you.
That's a 16.
Which
Okay.
dice do I want to use? This one.
Great throw to
That
you.
is
Can you catch it?
17.
17.
Dang.
Like you playing catch. You clump it together and it seems to resist. But you kind of like put an extra strength to it and it kind of forms a solid substance.
Mhm.
And you're tossing it back and forth.
We're gonna
Kerm
find
is
out.
going to
I throw it.
sigh.
I throw it at Krem.
We're gonna find out like this is the cremated ash.
Make an attack roll.
If you
Just
actually
unarmed plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. Am I proficient in this?
Can I react to this?
No.
Can I have
Yeah,
a reaction?
what's
Because
your
I'm
passive
watching the-
perception?
I got a 10.
Oh, it's
10?
my passive perception is 16.
Yeah, you see him doing this, and you just kind of like move to the side as it goes whizzing past you.
Nice. All right.
As it makes impact with the ground, you see out of nowhere, up until this point, you walked into the bubble, you haven't noticed any wind, and it's like wind out of nowhere swirls around into a little tornado, and the like
Oh.
ash-like substance kind of flutters up, and then dissipates. And standing where the tornado was is a man in a purple and pink suit, looking at all of you.
Hello.
I
New friend.
I don't even look at the man. I walk up to Jesse and I'm like, "You ever try that again, and you'll lose a tooth."
I throw a snowball at her.
Can I try to like hold her in the way of the snowball?
I got a 9. I got a
like
9.
to like help him?
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna pull out my
This guy-
dagger
this
and
guy is
attempt to stab Jesse.
So here's
Jesse
what,
didn't do it.
so JD, you're gonna get advantage if Jesse can pass an opposing strength check
Okay.
on Krem,
Let's go.
and then you can stab him.
And I will stab him.
So
Roll
both of
strength.
you make strength checks.
Nat 20.
Hey.
Oh,
Nat 20 for a 21.
That means I have to also roll a 20.
Okay.
I in fact rolled a 1, and I have a -1 to strength, so I actually got a 0.
Out of 15.
So
No.
let's
I want
say-
you to listen to this. He rolled a 20, and I rolled a literal 0.
He disarmed you. He like you drew for the knife. He grabbed your knife, pulled it out of your hand, and just bear hugged you, flipped you around, and propelled you out toward the snowball as it's coming.
That's exactly what happens. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's amazing. And how does it land? How does it land? How does it land, DM?
Oh, right in the back of the head, like
Oh,
square in the like. You picked up some stones while you did it as well, like
I don't want to harm her. I just want
like
to take her off.
it hurt.
Oh man.
Creme
No.
is fuming. She is
Marion
fuming.
runs up and charges at you, JD. And she's gonna do it.
Purple
She's gonna do a tackle against you, so she's gonna
Strength?
try and grapple.
strength.
Yeah, so strength check as well.
I got a 17.
17. All right, she has. Where is her? Why am I so blind? Strength +1. We'll see. What did you roll?
17.
She rolled a 17 + 1, 18.
No.
So she runs up to you in full plate armor and just kind of tackles you, and you go rolling about in the snow-like substance as it spins into the air. And she's like, "Don't ever hurt my friend, ever, or I'll hurt my friend." Wait, hold on.
I'm laughing
And
hysterically.
she's just sitting on top of you, like, "What is? Hold on.
I think
I
this
need
is
to rethink
hilarious.
some things." And the guy is just standing there watching you all do this.
I'm
Well,
gonna
she's on
release Creme.
Yeah, well, she's on top of me. I'm like, "Hey, buddy, what's
Yeah,
what's
hello,
your deal?
sir.
Who are you?"
Oh, me.
Yeah,
I'm the
you are
host.
visible. You're
Yes.
the host.
Yes,
Oh.
welcome to Gererocity.
Thank
This
you.
place is a
I
very
can see you're
generous-
having a good time.
Yeah.
Nice horseplay we're having here.
Yeah.
Nothing malicious.
No.
No,
This is
of
not
course not.
fun.
You know what would be really generous of you?
I actually hate this.
You know what would be really generous? Is Creme still held, right?
No, I released her. Alright.
Do you know what would be really generous of you? Do
Go on.
you have a healing potion?
No,
Oh,
no, I don't.
darn. That could have been so generous of you.
What is?
Yeah.
What's your
Yes.
name, sir?
I'm the host. I've told you already.
That's your
It's-
name.
What is your purpose?
Literal, this is your God-given name.
Yes. Well, God given's a stretch, but.
Do you
uh,
prefer
What is
the
your
host, or
purpose?
can I call you host?
You can call me either one. Matters not to me.
I put out my hand for a handshake. Well, host, I'm Jesse. It's nice to meet you. These are my acquaintances.
He has like a purple pink top hat, and he kind of with his left hand brings it down as he bows and takes his other hand, and he goes to shake it, and
Can I try to
it
steal
just
the top
kind of-
hat?
Okay, we'll get to that. He goes to shake your hand, and it just dissolves into fuzz, and then reforms as he brings it back. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay, give me a second.
Can I give her advantage because I'm so cordial and polite, and this guy loves me?
No, no. I feel like that's a stretch.
Dang it!
Well, I rolled an 8. I don't think it's my day, guys. I think I'm just gonna head out now.
You go to swipe the hat, and you make contact with it. It just dissolves into fuzz, and then reforms into his hat, and he puts it back on his head. I hope you stay a while. It'd be a shame if you left without saying goodbye.
Hey,
But-
host.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Just welcoming you in. I'm sure you'll have as much fun as the rest of them.
Cool.
Who's
That's
them?
honest. Yeah,
The-
you can say who's them, and then I have a question.
The rest of the residents here, obviously.
Cool. Hey, where's the queen?
Who?
Where's the queen? The queen of this city.
I don't know what queen you're talking about.
Is there a ruler that is not you, host?
No,
Just you.
interesting.
Okay.
just me.
All right. Can you give me a high five?
Sure.
I run straight through him toward the castle.
You take 1d4 of psychic damage as you run through
Motherfucker!
him.
All right.
And he turns around as he reforms and he goes, "Well, that wasn't very nice."
I take a D. Are you doing the D4 or am I doing the D4?
I'm gonna roll the d4. Da-da-da. Oh no, I don't want to know what the weather is. Okay. D4. You take 3 points of psychic damage.
Right.
You must.
I'm sprinting for the castle, boys.
All right.
I'll be there later. I'm gonna walk.
You're just gonna walk through it.
I'm just gonna walk. Is the
Marion
host
is
walking with
chasing after you. He's just kind of standing there watching.
us? Krem, are you running or are you just walking with?
I'll just walk. She's
Marion
kind
is
of
chasing
very
after you.
she's very defeated at this point in time, so yeah.
So, host, are you? Tell me about yourself. It's
do
clear
you want to
have
walk
power.
and talk?
If you want to come with.
Let's go. And he just doesn't even move his legs. He just starts drifting forward along with you. And the fuzz starts to move along with him.
Could you tell us about yourself? This is my friend Krem.
Hello.
A pleasure to meet you, Krem. You like my hats?
I do.
Would you like your own?
I would.
That is the nice thing to do. And he reaches down into the fuzz and pulls out an exact copy of his hat and he places it upon your head.
Grim is now happy.
Oh.
Now, let's continue to talk.
Yes. Well, can you tell us more about yourself? It's clear you have great power. What exactly would your power be?
Power? I mean, I
You
don't
operated
exactly
out of nowhere.
call it a power. It's more of a... just how I do things. It's simply as you breathe. You don't. It's not a power for you to breathe. It's not a power to operate within my own domain. So to call it a power is a bit strange from my point of view.
That definitely sounds like a power. I say from 30 feet.
Interesting.
Your
So,
own domain, you say?
Yes, you've entered it. And this is my kingdom. Let's say.
amazing. If earlier our friend came in and tried to leave, and it seemed like it was uncomfortable to say the least, is there a custom we need to do in order to leave?
Oh,
Go about other business?
absolutely. Yes. You have to say goodbye to the host.
Oh, well, that's amazing.
You can't show up to someone's house and leave without saying goodbye. That's just rude. And we're all about generosity here.
And
Hey,
if we
guys.
ever wish to leave, could we just summon you in some way so that we can bid our departure?
Oh, I mean, I'm the host, but you'd have to come to see me in my full glory. This is just but a form that I take.
Amazing. Where might we find that?
That is privileged information. So I unfortunately cannot tell you that. I wouldn't invite you into my own bedroom before I get to know you.
Well, of course, I wouldn't ask you to. I'm just wondering so that if we had otherwise business to do, we could attempt to do that at some point in the future.
Yeah, attempt you could, yes.
Okay, understood. Can I make an insight? I don't know if I feel
Absolutely.
threatened by him or not.
Absolutely make an insight. Insight checks are like my favorite thing for y'all to roll. Like, don't do it all the time, but I love it when you do insight because I'm not gonna like straight up tell you like anything really.
Noted. Roll
Uh,
insight check for every character we meet.
No.
14.
14. This guy is calm, collected, and has been playing whatever game you're doing for a while.
Game.
Like the back and forth, like nuance of conversation. Like you're trying to get information out of him and he's studying you, and there's a bit of like who are these people? Like they seem different.
Okay, so he's trying to get a read on me right now.
Yeah. As you are him.
Okay.
I've slowed down and kind of come back to them.
I'm gonna.
Marion's like, okay, you win. I'll race you back. And
I'm
she
just-
sprints.
I'm just gonna kind of like look at him, and I'll say, you know that if no one is allowed to leave, that might not be perceived as generous, right?
Oh, I don't understand that. Here we have no crime. We have no violence. We have nothing bad of any kind here.
Yes,
This
but
is a paradise.
I completely
Oh.
agree. Yes, Krem?
Krem's gonna mess with her hat and be like, I like this place. I like it.
See, your friend likes it here. You should like it.
Oh no, I love it here. I fully believe what you're telling me is true, that this is an oasis from
Are you lying to
the
him?
negative. No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Jesse.
I'm gonna say I just think that if it's hard intentionally for people to leave, that's a different type of. Some might call that rudeness.
Some might, others may not. Who is to say?
Do
Oh
you
wait,
have
I do.
do you have a written source where we can see what might cause an infraction for us?
Now that is an interesting question. It's less of a book and more of just a sentence, really. Be nice to everyone.
But what if I don't want to?
Well, then you'll be punished.
How so?
Well, would you like to try to do something not nice?
I think I'm good.
Hey, Jesse.
Yes.
Hey, I'm whispering in your ear. I'm like, come here, come here, come here. Hey.
Yes, friend.
So I think that I did not. By the way, I took psychic damage again when I ran through him. I don't think he technically has power. I don't think he was lying to you when he said that, but I do think that he is the manifestation of this rule: be nice to everyone, and that the main dog, the main cat that we don't know where he is yet, is just inflicting psychic damage on us when we go against those rules. He might be able to do other things, but I think for right now, if we feel like maintaining our very, very small hit points, our play is to just kind of be nice.
Yes, I'm just trying to understand the limits of the rules that we have.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna help us with that.
Oh, he's given me
Are you
plenty.
keeping secrets from the host?
No.
No,
You know everything we're talking about. Don't worry about it.
I would happily say everything that we were talking about to you.
Yeah, seriously.
Good, because I can hear everything.
I
Are you
fully
in the
kind of
snow? Are you in the
He
snow?
he just descends into the
You're
thing
in the
that
snow. You sly
appears
dog.
right in front, like in between the two of you.
You sly dog. You. I'm smiling.
So
Yeah.
the name of your town is Generosity, yes.
Absolutely.
Amazing. What might be
No,
some key
generosity, not amazing.
Well,
Generosity.
things? It is amazing.
No, it's generosity.
Mr. Host,
Yes.
could you introduce me to the other people of this town?
Oh, they're just waiting up there. They haven't left, or they haven't tried to leave in a while. So I think they're getting the hang of how things are supposed to be. Just go on up, say hello to everybody. I'm not stopping you. This is your new home, after all.
Okay, thanks.
Can I just look back to our professor?
He is just like wide-eyed, like, huh?
Like, not hard to get a read on him.
Yeah, no, he's like, this is weird. Like this, I'm not intervening, but this is some weird shit.
Hi, welcome to the mid-episode break of Spitfire Squires. My name is Hayden, I am our editor, as well as I play Jesse in the show. I just wanted to come on and thank you all for listening to these first couple episodes, listening as we are figuring out how to do this podcasting thing, getting our feet under us. I also wanted to let you all know that we have Instagram and Twitter, so you can find us on those at Spitfire Squires. And just let you all know that we are planning on uploading every 2 weeks on Monday, so that's when you can expect the next episode to come out. Other than that, again, just thank you so much for being here and listening to us have fun and put out something that we enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy too. I'll let you guys get back to the episode now. Thank you.
Okay.
Cool. Can we roll an investigate? Can we just teleport up ahead, basically, in the timeline?
Yeah, you got information on how to get up this wall by kind of going underneath where the river once was.
Yeah.
And you kind of climb up this ladder, and it's a big circle of a street with houses on either side that kind of goes around this whole hill.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this big open, like where there once was water, where you could maybe row a boat over the other side and then climb up. There is just empty space because there's no more water.
Got it.
So to get over to the other side would be a challenge, but you can get up on this wall and you're kind of walking around, there's people milling about, like it's a normal day. There's guards just kind of keeping watch of everything.
Okay.
Normal town stuff. You are climbing up the side of this ladder that is kind of like rusted and kind of has like that teal sort of copper, like been out in the water too long kind of feeling to it. And you're climbing up to the top, and it begins to snow, or at least it would be snow if it wasn't fuzz. And as it starts to rain down the fuzz from above, people just kind of go, "Ugh," and they get these like shovels and brooms and start sweeping it down over the edge of the wall, into like the little Venice waterway that used to be, and off the edge.
Is there a torch nearby?
Yes, just kind of on the wall.
I'd like to take that torch, cast thaumaturgy, increase the size of the flames, and then hold it to the fuzz and see what happens.
Okay, as you do this, it kind of melts like cotton candy.
Okay. Cool. I'll put the torch back and dust it off a little bit.
Yeah, and people are just minding their business, kind of going about.
Hello, I assume that you are all the residents of this place?
They just kind of turn to you like, yeah, what else would we be? You just kind of continue
Well,
doing their business.
we're new here.
not
I
very
haven't.
nice.
Yeah, that wasn't very kind of you.
Nice.
I mean, it says nice. It doesn't mean sarcastic. I mean, I'm just kind of making the best of a situation here. I have to be nice all the time.
Fair.
Interesting.
Yeah. Welcome to Gererocity.
Yeah. What can you tell?
Yeah,
Yes.
there we go.
What can you tell us about this place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you meet the guy?
Yes,
Yeah,
we met the host.
Yeah. You met the host. Yeah. He's a great host. Yeah. Great host.
Great host.
Amazing.
Right.
And he kind of winces as he says that, like, fuck. Yes. What can I help you with?
Hey, I want to try something.
Okay.
I take a piece of paper, and I look at Jesse. I'm like, Jesse, hypothetically, if I had a set number of hit points or HP and it was pretty low, would yours be higher than mine?
Potentially.
Can you write a mean comment on this piece of paper?
Yes. I'll write down. Let's see. Fuck. Hold on, wait.
What are you gonna write down, buddy?
I'm gonna hold
Did you
on.
write fuck? Did you write fuck?
Yeah, I'm just gonna write fuck.
You write down fuck, and you showing it to the guy, or you just
No, he's just holding it on the piece of paper.
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Okay, now show it to the guy.
I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it to JD.
Okay. I nod.
Nothing happens.
Interesting. I'm just gonna look to the guy and say, what are the limits of what is kind or not?
Um, okay, you're new here. It'd be nice to explain it to you, so I'm gonna do that. You can't do anything consciously that you feel to be bad towards somebody else. So like you can like say mean things to someone who's being mean because you don't feel bad about it because they're being mean. Does that make any sense?
Ah, okay, okay.
Oh,
But nobody's being mean here. So like you're just saying mean things to nice people, which is you know that to be bad.
Okay,
So anything you
but
know to be bad is the problem.
got it.
and so if I were to come in here with the assumption that everyone was bad, it wouldn't matter what happened.
Yeah, if you thought everybody here was a, axe murdering homicidal maniac, then sure, but it's a kind of a narrow view. And Marian's just kind of standing there, like sharpening her lance. Like,
Okay,
is that what this
Who?
is?
Who?
Marion, we're gonna hold that. We're gonna hold that answer. We're gonna hold that answer, and we're gonna pretend
Yes.
like it could be, but we're not sure yet.
Okay.
We're just gonna let you lose at some point. Anyway,
When? So, from your knowledge, the bubble appeared, and was it sudden?
Oh yeah.
Was there an origin point?
Yeah. So at the top, on the third level, that's where the castle is. And that's also where the well is, and they keep kind of control over the well. And then one day the well water stopped coming, and we were like, "What's going on?" And then they shut off access to the top layer, and the guards started acting weird up there, and they kind of just wouldn't let us get up. And if we tried to, they stopped us. Um, and then like a day later, this kind of like purplish, yeah, like purplish pink energy shot out in every direction, and then this kind of just bubble started popping up, and it started raining this like fuzz.
Hmm.
So yeah, Queen Noelle. Um, we don't know where she is. That guy kind of just showed up.
Can we assume that the host doesn't know about Queen Noelle, or that
Oh, he
he
knows.
replaced her?
He knows.
okay. Does he have
Okay.
to abide by the rules of being nice?
No, in fact,
Solid.
some people don't.
Some people don't. Elaborate.
Yeah, like the guards. Yeah, the guards don't.
Okay.
Would that go into the? Do you think that they don't know?
Who
Their
doesn't know? The guards
do
don't
they do
know.
they not perceive themselves as being rude? They don't feel guilt.
Probably. You probably. And it's a very uh, presumptuous but probably correct statement you made there. Yes. They. I don't know what's wrong with them. They just kind of acted really weird. Like they started antagonizing people, um, and they weren't like feeling bad or taking any sort of repercussion for it. And then we'd fight back, and then we would get hurt, and we were like, "What's with that?" You know?
Yes, because I'm assuming you don't feel bad about fighting back against people.
Yeah, you do, but they're your friends and family, so you kind of feel bad a
Mm,
little bit.
So wait, do
understood.
you know? Are you friends or family members with one of the guards? Can we talk to them?
I mean, I'm not. I'm sure there's people around here.
Okay.
Where's the? Are there any ways that we might be able to get up to the higher levels?
Um, I mean, we kind of have this like really long, like connected piece of wood that we kind of like pushed over to the other side to get to the second level. But to get to the third level is like, no, you can't.
Understood.
So yeah, welcome to town.
Thank
My
you.
name's My name's Henry. I run the Happy Hut.
All right, Henry,
Um,
who runs the
Nice
Happy
to
Hut?
meet you.
nice to meet you.
Hey, Henry,
I
who runs
got
the Happy Hut?
yes.
Henry, who runs the Happy Hut? How is there anything else we should be asking?
Um,
We're trying to
I
help out
mean,
the town a little bit, and we're not sure what that looks like yet, but we think we might move a little bit further up into the castle when we can. Anything else we should be asking?
Um, I mean, I don't know. You know the rules. It seems like.
Alrighty. Thank you, Henry, who runs the Happy Hut.
Yeah, if you want any sort of magical discounts on anything, just stop by. I might give it to you. I mean, you guys seem like okay.
All right.
Henry,
Good stuff.
is there anyone who has escaped or somehow became immune to the effects of this?
Well,
Other
there
than
was
the
the guards.
Yes. but
Yeah.
anyone that you know who might just not.
Yeah. So
it.
like, initially, there's like there was a group of people who were leaving, and they walked to the edge, and they died. And then a couple of days later, some other person tried it, and then they died. And it just kind of went on like that for about a week until people just stopped trying. So littered about down there is a bunch of corpses.
Yes, I believe we
so.
found one.
I give Henry a piece of gold and I say thank you for your time.
That's very nice. You're not doing this just because you don't want to get hurt, right? This is like a
Oh,
nice.
No, that's a nice thing.
That's another thing. We can't really tell if we're genuine or not.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And that
No.
Hey,
that
Henry,
feels like
do you
it
know
beats the whole point.
Do you know what? Do you know what's really nice? Genuineness.
What?
And
He's
that's what I'm doing
nuts.
with you right now, and that's not because
The-
of the nice stuff. Did you say I'm nuts?
D's nuts.
She said D's nuts.
Oh, he said D's nuts.
Yeah, D's nuts are real
You know,
nice.
what I realized, I have been trying to talk this whole time, and I realized that I was still on mute.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
when I
you
went
Yeah, I
to
was
the
wondering why you hadn't
bathroom-
chimed in.
Like muted yourself again. Yeah. Anything you want to ask Henry?
Came in strong with the D's nuts joke though. Like that was the right way to break
Yeah,
the
that was the.
silence.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm really good at witty commentary. I'm not really good at this whole figuring shit out.
I think that's how monks should break their vows of silence. Is just like with D's nuts jokes. Like, yo, mom.
Yidrill's standing there like, and he wants to say something, but he's not going to.
We end this mission. He's gonna make a D's nuts joke. Anyway, all right, sounds good. Thanks, Henry, who runs the Happy House.
yeah.
I thought it
Happy
was
Hut.
Hut. I thought it was Happy Hut.
Happy Hut. I'm gonna keep repeating. it until I
Yeah.
get it right.
It's
It's
happy
kind
Hut.
of-
There's a smile shack, and there's joys, and there's wholesome wares, and
JD, that was
acceptable
kind of rude of
care.
you to not
Hey.
remember the name of his establishment.
Hey, Henry, I'm only gonna go to you for my magical items.
Really?
And that's a Jack Donovan promise. I shake his hand.
Jack
J-
Donovan.
That's a JD promise right there, baby.
Okay, if you break your promise, it's gonna hurt real bad.
Yep. Jack
Okay.
Donovan
Okay.
will feel that. Jack Donovan will feel that promise breaking.
Okay. I'm gonna shake his hand.
Okay, cool.
Anyway,
I don't think
walks-
that's gonna get me out of getting hurt. I tried to lie.
yeah, I was like, you know your name is John. Like, I'm just trying. Like, would JD feel bad about lying to this guy?
No, he would not.
Yeah, then no, you're not taking any damage for that.
Yeah, I also want it known. Jesse has like established is like trying to establish in his mind that there is no reason to feel bad about like if there's a fight with a guard. Why would I not hurt a guard who's fighting me? Like he's
Right,
running
yeah.
through that in his head over and over and over.
We'll get that. We'll get there when we.
Yeah,
get there, but
I'm
thank you for
drilling it.
establishing that. Yeah. Okay.
Grem would never feel bad about lying to anyone under any circumstance.
That can't be true.
Yes, it is. She would never feel bad about lying to anyone under any circumstance.
Fun fact. That's
Yeah.
a fun fact.
Hey, that's a fun
Graham-
fact. You could have
Graham has
saved
no-
that.
Graham has no morals whatsoever.
She has morals, but lying is not under those morals.
Okay.
The two conditions in which you can beat this are I have no morals and I don't know what morals are. So you have two of those on your side.
Yeah,
so
Miriam's figuring that. Stick Miriam on whoever's doing something. All right.
So, are we? I'm just gonna look
let's make our way up to
to.
that bridge.
Yeah, just gonna look to the little group. Are we looking to? Do you think there might be items here that could help us, or do you think that we approach the castle right away.
Hey Jesse, you got that climbing potion,
That
right?
that
Yes, I did. I did
Anyway.
bring this.
You also got
Uh,
that. You also got that fat ass. Uh,
Oh yeah, he does.
full hetero. I dap him up. And let's roll some investigation. I think
So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for anything that would benefit me in summiting this tower.
So you're looking for like a bridge, or are you looking for like someone?
Potions, people.
You looking for like a potion shop?
Potions or people, like somebody that looks like they can help me summit this tower somehow.
Okay.
I
Yeah, make your investigation check for me.
So I rolled it while we were talking, and it was a 5.
A 5.
Yes.
Here's what you do notice.
Okay.
There is a goblin in a trench coat running amok in the crowd, and he's kind of going up to people and saying something, and then kind of going to the next person, and they're brushing him off immediately.
Like this.
Goblin in a trench coat. Goblin in a trench coat. Goblin in a trench coat.
He runs up to you as you're chanting this, and he goes, "Yes, yes, I'm Tommy. Would you like some wares?"
Tomothy, what do you got?
yes. What are your wares?
It's Tommy.
What are your wares,
Hey,
Tomothy?
he's talking to me. He's talking to me. Tommy, what are your wares?
I have 2 things of great power. Are you
Okay.
interested?
Yes, of
Well,
course.
you got to know if you got to let me know if you're interested. You're interested. Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. And he unbuckles his trench coat and he opens it, and you see on the left inside is a kitten in a puppy costume,
Okay.
and on the right side is like an actual figurine of like a mastiff that's just kind of sitting there, like kind of heavily sitting in his pocket. He's like, "Yeah, I used to be like a drug dealer, but now I'm like a pug dealer. I do this now.
That is not a funny pun.
And this is your
It's funny.
thing.
This is like my thing. I sell like dogs to people.
JD's
People love
laughing
dogs.
really hard. JD thinks it's really funny.
Do you know what type of dog this is? And I hold out Bimley. I like
I
summon
know.
Bimley.
I've never. I don't think that's a dog.
No, I think this is a dog of some sort. I haven't figured it out yet.
I don't think that's a dog. Maybe. Can I have it?
That wretched creature I hate.
No, this is my dog.
Oh. Can I have it?
No, I love my dog.
Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah. So you interested or what?
Yeah, not anymore.
I don't think I'm
No?
extremely interested, but thank you
No?
for showing us.
I will encourage you, never stop doing this kind of business, because if I wasn't on a mission right now, this would be hyper interesting to me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
Not
mean,
interested. Yeah.
Do you have?
Okay.
Is this like a chain? Is this like a chain? Do you have more pug dealers in other towns?
We should. It's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. No. And he's just kind of like not
Please.
really paying attention to you anymore, and he's like kind of looking for his next prospect.
Hey, Timothy.
Timothy.
It's Tommy, and he's kind of upset.
Transylvania. Hypothetically, if this bubble goes down, you should diversify. You should diversify your locations, your assets.
No. As soon as this bubble goes down, I'm going back to drugs.
Interesting. Okay.
All right.
Drugs is a good business.
You know,
I agree.
Like, I think your pugs are more profitable, my guy.
Marion's like, what? What are drugs?
Marion, I'm gonna have a
You don't need
conversation
to
with
worry
you
about
later.
that. Don't.
Man, I could get you
And
some if
Tommy's
you want
like,
some.
you would love drugs.
No, you wouldn't. Please
Hey, Marion.
don't.
Marion, he might be right, but you should do them with me.
But I have a good source. Do you have a good source?
I am my source.
God.
That's
I'm
scary.
a
Yeah, you
forest.
never eat your own product. You
I'm
never
a
eat your
forest
own
elf.
product.
I'm a forest elf. What do you think we grow?
Yidril's standing there just kind of taking note and looking at you guys with like one eyebrow up, like, huh?
I look at him pleadingly.
All right,
You
moving
just
on.
see like a big scratch across the board, and he's just like,
Hey, Yidril, don't mark us down for our personal use of our time. We're having an exam right now.
Gotta like scribble something else and continues.
All right.
So are we going to go up, do you think?
Yeah, let's go up.
Let's start going up if this
Let's go
is
up.
the quality
Alright.
we have.
Is
Adapt.
gonna pull out a board from her like backpack or whatever with a pencil and just start mimicking Professor Usual.
Is it mockery?
No, she is
Okay.
just studying him.
Make an intimidation check.
It's not supposed to be intimidating.
How else do you perceive that?
I guess I'll do it. It was in fact a 10.
He kind of looks at you and looks at your whiteboard to see what you're writing, or your clipboard.
Uh-huh.
What are you writing?
I'm taking notes of the environment, but also I'm taking notes at how he's taking notes. Like the large scribbles, the raised eyebrow, the fact that I feel like he's a teacher who's judging us, but not in the way that he's supposed to be.
Are you
Dang.
writing this in like, I don't know if drows have like a different language. Like, do they have
Yeah,
a different language?
They do.
Okay. He's looking down and he looks at it. He's like, "You spelled purple wrong," and then he continues to write.
It's just got D's nuts written in every fourth word.
All right, so y'all are gonna continue up.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go up. Why
So
not?
you see this rickety beam that's been laid out across to this other ladder on the other side. Are y'all gonna go across it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
No
I
question.
need you to make dexterity checks for me.
Oh god.
And below
like
you
that.
is like a 50-foot drop.
Oh, I got a 10.
A 10. Okay.
I don't
It's
wanna use that.
dexterity, right? Would this not be
Dexterity check.
acrobatics? It's just straight dexterity.
Can we go one at a time?
I mean, if you're trying to do it acrobatically.
Good. What did my 10 do to me? I'm really afraid.
We're gonna find out. Let's see the other.
I'm doing it acrobatically because I'm gonna do it like a balance beam and walk on my hands across it.
Okay, that it's gonna increase the DC
Yeah,
for
I was
you,
like, I'm
but
pretty sure that increases your DC.
No.
Give and take is not good there.
Sitting at a firm 8.
firm 8. Okay.
Okay, I'll just walk across it normally.
Yep.
Okay.
What's your dexterity?
It's +4, but
That's good. What do you
Plus
mean?
4.
What do you mean?
because I've been rolling nothing. I haven't rolled above a 10 all day. I just rolled an 8.
Oh my god.
+4, but also this is walking across a beam. I think we're overthinking this.
How'd we do, DM?
Okay. Marion rolled a 16. I'm gonna average that out, and we're gonna. So 16, 8, 8, and a 10.
Yep.
32, 42 divided by 4. That's like a 10 and a half.
10 points.
Okay.
I literally
You
haven't rolled
guys-
above a 10 all day, and I'm just.
All right, here's what we're
crying
gonna do. You start kind of wobbling across, and you can see people are like kind of watching you because the snow is kind of coming down and making it harder to like walk on this beam. They're like, they didn't bring a broom. That's a rookie mistake. And you look down, and you see there's like a guy down there who's just dead from falling from this height, and they're like, that's not good. And I need you to make another dexterity check for me, as y'all are like. This would have been just an easy roll for y'all to get across, but it's like y'all kind of stopped halfway.
It was very close to bad. I got a 13. It was very close to bad.
13.
It was like so D&D Beyond rolled it and it was like on a 1 and it slid all the way across the board and then rolled.
Oh
more.
no.
It was very scary.
I'm sitting at a solid 11.
11.
I rolled a natural 20, so
Yay.
There we go.
Okay.
+4,
Finally,
so 24.
The break is up. You're like,
Hopefully.
oh, okay, yeah. And you kind of like step back and then jump over the rest of them
Fair.
and then continue forward. And as you continue forward, you kind of knock some of the like dust stuff off. And it like, you're like, oh, okay, no, I'm not going to slip now. And you guys make it across.
Yay!
You climb up to the top next part, and you can see that this is like definitely a higher standard of living compared to the other one, because there's like trees kind of put everywhere. There's kind of like an overhang. There's some like little lights that hang between as it goes around in a circle. There's like the guards down there were kind of like leather armor. These are like kind of heavy plate mail guards as they're kind of walking about. Um, Everyone here is like wearing more silk than leather, and they're just kind of like even in this weird kind of dystopian uh, area, they're still kind of like, yeah, we're better.
I'd like to stop a guard.
Okay.
So I just do that. I just tug
Okay.
on one of their shirt sleeves.
So you stop a guard, and he turns to you, and you can't. He's got one of those kind of like helmets that you can't see the face on,
Mhm.
and he's just kind of turns to you. He's like, "Yes."
Hey, I'm new in town. I'd like to go up a little bit higher. Do you know how I can get up there?
You don't.
I roll insight to see if he knows how I can get up there, and I got
Okay.
a 7, so I have no idea.
He's wearing like a face mask. You're just kind of looking at sheet metal, and you're like, I think he's gonna crack. Uh, and
Are
he's just
there
like,
random passerbys by us?
yeah. There's like lots of people just kind of going about their business. Um, he turns to you. He's like, now you're not gonna ask that again, and he shoves you. If you know what's good for you.
I'm very new in town. What is good for me?
Good for you is not asking questions. All right,
Okay,
just go on your business. All
okay.
right, before we get this to be even worse.
Sir, I have a really bad dilemma.
Yeah, go on.
My business is asking questions.
Oh, we got a
Like,
smart
yeah.
Alec over
No, no, no,
here.
no. Like legitimately, I'm here to like investigate stuff. So like,
He's
that's my
gonna
job.
attempt to grapple you.
Okay, what do I do?
We're gonna make strength checks.
Okay, I don't win.
A 5. Okay.
I don't win.
Okay. So he like now you listen here, and he kind of just he's like bigger than you.
Yeah.
You don't know exactly what species or like what race he is, but like he just kind of picks you up with ease, and he starts to carry you over to the edge of the
Okay.
wall.
Okay.
Um, and he's like, "All right, you can ask questions now," and he's kind of like holding you over the edge.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna say, I am so sorry for my friend. He gets into trouble wherever we go. I'll keep a better lookout on him. I promise. He's a bit of inquisitive one. If if that helps you out.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Fuck. Okay. Yes, sir. 8.
Can I see
Okay.
Can I see any like keys or anything on this
Make an investigation
person?
check.
Num 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 num. 12.
Okay. Um,
Do I see
you don't
anything on him that looks useful?
you don't see anything on him that's like, hey, here's a key card that gets you into special areas. Um, it's just kind of like you notice that you can tell that his species is like I keep saying species, his race. I'm sorry. His race is of like half orc, and he is not being persuaded at all until this small little half orc kid runs up and he's like, "Daddy, Daddy, please just leave him alone, please." And he's just kind of not even paying attention to as if he was there. And then this orange tiefling woman runs over. She's like, I please, I'm sorry. I she doesn't know any better. She doesn't know." And she picks her up and she's screaming as she kind of carries her away. "Daddy, come back to us!" As she's carrying her back into the crowd once more. And you can see the guard's face kind of wince, like the helmet kind of turns a second, and then he kind of just lets go. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I'm doing really bad on those, my guy. I got a
Me
nat
or
20.
Nat
okay.
20. Okay.
Okay.
Uh you see Yujiro kind of like almost reaches a hand out, and then you grasp onto the edge of the wall with one hand and like Obi-Wan Kenobi pull yourself up out of the hole off to the side.
Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to have an encounter with an officer, and that's pretty much what I just did. Would have liked that insight check to work better, but that happened.
So yeah, that's he kind of shakes his head like, what was I? Yes, patrol. And he continues to walk as if nothing had happened.
Okay.
Understood. So,
Jesse, you get all that?
yes, we
Cool.
don't talk to guards now.
Yeah, I don't think we need to talk to guards for any reason anymore. I do think they know how to get up there, but I don't think it's worth asking.
Krem, did you see anything? Just watching that interaction.
There. Did y'all see the kid?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
But I didn't see anything. He looks like a half orc of some sort.
I saw something. Marion just kind of raises her hand.
What did you notice, Miriam?
He had like a little pink blob like right at the like whenever I put on my armor, I kind of have to watch my hair, and so I was kind of looking at it to see how he does it, and I noticed like on his neck there's a pink little blob thing that just kind of was like pulsing.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Okay.
Was it like part of his skin, or was it just?
I mean,
sitting
yeah,
there?
it was like yeah, attached. It was like there.
This may be very useful for us. Thank you, Marion.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled high in perception, so
Yeah, you're doing great today.
yeah, so I'm doing my best. Kind of does like the foot like hands behind her back, kind of the foot turn, kind of like shy, like cute anime protagonist.
Marion's the final boss. I'm calling it now.
Yeah,
is-
Marion's gonna try to kill us all eventually.
Like Marion is gonna be evil. But until then, she's very delightful. Moving
So,
forward,
friends, are we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just subtly like pull the climbing potion, like on
Okay.
on my waistband. Just like, do we want to sneak in?
if I remember correctly, only one of us can use that, right?
Yes, but if someone climbs up and maybe ties a rope off, we could all get up pretty easy at that point.
I think we need a distraction to allow that to occur.
Hmm.
So, who's got some dope distracting ideas?
I mean, I'm really good at distracting, but like I don't know. I don't have any ideas.
We need you to survive the distraction. That is a key component of the distraction.
I mean, we fought an Oni. I think we'll be fine.
I don't like your 20-on-1 odds.
Hmm.
I can take him.
Nah, I mean like you probably could, but like we don't want to risk it.
We could fight the guards, but I don't think that's the right. I think we need to be subtler than that today.
I can cast Guiding Bolt on one of the stalls and set it on fire.
We could cause a fire. I can do that too.
Yeah.
I can help you with that.
Yeah, you actually might be better at that though. Maybe you do that. As long as we set it very far away from us and in a way that does not connect back to us.
When it comes to subtlety, we have someone who is being trained in that.
True.
Krem, what do you have any ideas for this?
I think that if we are trying to sneak into somewhere, we need to escape the whole place. I mean, do we know what entrance we're going in? Do we know what we're expecting once we get there?
Very true. Hey, Jesse, what do you think of giving Krem the climbing potion, letting her scope out the area? Well, you and I do some more investigation down here.
That works beautifully. Krem, are you comfortable going up there alone?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay, and I'll toss her the
What do you
potion.
want me to do exactly?
You come with
You're
us.
gonna help us down here, yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna help us down here.
Okay.
You're the muscle.
You've already seen
You're the
Yeah.
muscle.
you've already
She
seen
flexes.
something important for these guards. I want you to stay on guard. Just
And do.
yeah, watch them. See if there's any way we might be able to get that off of them.
Okay.
I would like to. No, I don't think this is the time for that. Never mind. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast a spell on Krem, but none of us are attacking anything, and none of us want to attack anything, so I'm gonna not do that.
Do you have anything that could make her more stealthy?
I do, but it's the second level spell slot, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'll do it. I'll do it. So I lay my finger. I ask Krem to come a little bit closer.
Okay.
Just trust me on this one. And I place my palm against your forehead lightly, and a mark gets burned into your forehead without any pain in the outline of a cartoonish cat with both ears and some whiskers and light colored eyes. And then it quickly disappears, and you now have advantage on all dexterity checks and
Mhm.
don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if you're. And yeah, and that should help
That's
with stealth.
wonderful.
Beautiful.
Also, Krem, I know you're not a huge Bimley fan.
Mm-mm.
If I could change his shape, would you carry him with you so that we can keep in contact?
He just has too much light. He draws attention.
Yes, I can change that. I can change his form a little bit, make him more discreet.
Mm.
Would you allow
Mm.
that?
I can.
Okay.
But you have to change his form. I'm not dealing with that light creature.
Yes, of course.
Just
Andrew,
needs to be
could
moldy
I
milk.
could
Yes.
I ritual cast Find Familiar before we send Krem off to do her stealthing
Yeah, dude.
and change Bimley's form
Ooh.
to that of a pseudo dragon?
Okay. I like this. So you do that, and he looks like a pseudo dragon does, but his mouth kind of glows that same glow that the fire
Mhm.
beetle had. And his eyes kind of give off that like head beam light.
So he still
And
has
you
the
know how-
bright light to him.
Yes, he still has the bright
Damn
light.
it. Okay.
In between the scales, the light kind of comes out, and the glittering like bug green blue is what the scales look like, and it kind of goes down. So it's a really pretty pseudo dragon. It's just still, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Right.
look at Bimley. I'm gonna say, Bimley, don't stay near Krem,
What?
but keep your eyes on her, yes?
What?
Be in the air. Can you do that for me, bud?
You assume that to be yes.
Okay.
Respond. Finley, answer the question.
I'm gonna just give him a little kiss on the forehead, and I'm gonna toss him up in the air.
All right. He starts to fly up, like eating at the little like ash snow that kind of falls with him.
Amazing. Okay, Krem, while you go on your solo mission,
Mm.
you can keep track of Bimley if you need help. Just signal him. I'll check through every once in a while. See if I see the distress signal.
Good stuff.
What's the distress signal?
If you're just waving down Bimley,
Yeah.
then we will try to make our way there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're splitting the party. All right.
Hell yeah, we love splitting the party here.
We
Who
did our
wants to
best
go
to give her a good
first?
chance. Yeah, let's let Krem. Let's
Yeah.
let Krem figure that out.
I think Krem does her stealth mission.
Okay.
Until